Okay. So, Andrey, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Andrey and I am from Sofia, Bulgaria.
Okay. So, could you tell me how you came to this advanced knowledge and what made you follow this path?
Yes, I was following this BK knowledge for maybe 5 years. I used to read the Mulis and follow all the disciplines. And then one day, whilst I was at the office, I wanted to see what are people, what critics do they have against this BK. So I happened to find by chance this site of the Advanced Party that was giving very new knowledge for me that felt very good. So I just got contacted with that.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. And what made you follow this path, stay in this path? So what convinced you that it was the
Yeah.
right thing for you?
Yeah, I was not unhappy with this BK knowledge. In fact, I was very happy about it, but I did not know that there is something like more deep and yes, more deep. Because some people from the BK, when we start to follow this knowledge, they say that in fact we are failures, losers, and we leave the BK knowledge because we are not able to follow purity or to follow it well. That's why we are searching something somewhere else. But that's not at all the case with me. I just found something that was more attractive and it gave many new understanding. For example, I just realized that whilst I was a BK, my aim was just to leave the body, like physically. And after that, when I got with this advanced knowledge, it was just like a big change that, in fact, we don't have to leave the body. We have to just leave the consciousness of the body. This was one thing that was much better, I think. The other thing was the explanation about the three words, but these are matters of knowledge. Maybe these are not interesting.
No, they are. Yeah, it was for me. It was the same. Very deep and interesting knowledge. And also another point is you've heard in the medias in India all the news about the spiritual university and all the allegation against Virendra Dev Dixit, and you have been, especially you, because you've been living for 6 months, I think, in Vijay Vihar.
Yes.
Delhi. So could you give your own insight about the life in this center and about generally, the PBK life?
Yes. Yeah, I saw the reports on the TV, and I think this is some part of some information war, because, for example, when it is said that Virendra Dev Dixit has 4 cases for rape, this is technically correct. But the public, when they hear this, they will start thinking that, oh, see, he's a rapist and something like this, because they don't know that these cases have been found, he's found innocent. And in one case, even the girl which made the allegation has admitted that she was forced to do this, that this was a lie. But when they give it on the TV, people don't know about that, so they have been given the wrong impression. I was in the house of one person who was watching this news. So I just saw the reactions of some person who does not know anything about that. And whatever he's being said, he just believes it. And this is not fair, because also our side, the people from who live there and what do they think, this was not at all presented. And
life in Vijay Vihar, you can see that.
For example, there was one allegation that there is people are there like in a prison. There are still bars, and in fact, yes, if you look at it, you can think that maybe this is a little bit more than one would expect. But I think there is some reason behind that, and this is from the point of view of safety. And in fact, they have presented it as if this is some crime, that we have still doors and things like this, but this is not at all an offense. About, I know what is happening only in the side of the brothers, because, you know, they are living separate. Okay. Let me mention another allegation which was there, that there is a sex racket going on, and they are making conclusions about this sex racket because the neighbors have seen cars coming late in the evening. And I have personally been in many cases in these cars which came in the evenings, and it is very ugly to suggest that it is a matter of sex racket, because it is the sister was coming from other centers, and they just travel at night and they just arrive late from the station. This is what is going on. But I can understand all that is the allegation that are there about sex crimes and about money, things like this, because in the context of India, this is something that happens every day. So people are just used to that, and they think that, okay, this is just another self-made guru who is doing the same things that we know.
And about the brothers, do you think that the brothers are overused, and they have to work hard, and they are considered as servants, or as you've been living there?
Yes, I was there, and yes, certainly brothers are working hard, but they are working in the same way like in the outside world. But the difference is that they are doing this happily. I mean, I also, when I went there because I wanted to help this, and no one has forced me to, and no one has told me to stay here when I want to go. But and this is the case with everyone. He comes there voluntary, and he does work as much as he can and he likes. Personally, me, I have also sometimes felt that I'm even given less work that I have to be. Of course, some brothers are working more, some are less, because everyone is different. But I think they feel very well there, and there is a very good community feeling, and these are the happiest days of my life, that we were sitting there in the evenings and we were just watching our classes, and we are having the discussions. It was just a great atmosphere. In the morning also, when we go to class, everyone is very serious about this study. And the work that they do is that they just want to help themselves to sustain themselves. but I think that they feel independent there, free and independent.